everyone. I hope you're well. I know I'm not streaming on the regular day, but I hope that some people are able to join me today because tomorrow I'm actually a little bit busy, so I just thought I would come on the day before instead of not doing one this week. But yeah, maybe like some new people will come on today. But how's your week been? How was your week? This week for me, or this last week, has been pretty good for me. But yeah, it's been quite a few earthquakes and what's it called? Typhoons and stuff in Tokyo. But what's the weather like where you are? Hi, City Rabbit. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining. I know I'm not on a regular day, but it's not the regular day. But thank you for coming anyway. I'm so grateful that people are able to join me. Hey. Yeah. How's the weather like? What's the weather like in where you are? It's been cloudy here today. Cooler than usual. Oh, that's good. I'm guessing that's good. It should be warmer. Oh, okay. That's good. Well, yeah, it is the summer, I guess, so yeah. Let's do a reading, a group reading for the collective. What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Ooh, card fell out. Oh, Magician. I feel like it's a good time to manifest things, new things that you've been thinking about. Or actually they're saying like things that you've been, so basically things that you've been thinking about, things that you've already, it's like things that have been already on your mind that you wanted to do. It's like a good time to like manifest. Is it the full moon or something? Or was it the full moon recently? Full moon in June 2023. Because I feel like, June 3rd. So June 3rd, around June 3rd, or maybe 4th for you guys in the US, or 1st, was the full moon in yesterday. Yes, yesterday was the full moon. So that means that the full moon energy is still pretty strong for the next like week or two, because that's what happens. The moon, it's not only like that specific day, it's like the few days before and after. It's still like the energies are pretty strong, so it's still a good time to manifest things, especially things that are like Gemini rules in your horoscope. The house that it rules will probably be good, but also in general as well. Gemini is the 3rd house, which is like things that are how do we manifest? Do we just think about what we want? Okay, that's a really good question. How can we manifest? How do we manifest things? The biggest thing they're saying is like know what you want. Yes. So Prince of Wands or Knight of Wands is sign is somebody who is very like, I'm gonna go for it. So they're saying one, knowing exactly what you want and being really like kind of well, they're saying be passionate about something, being passionate, being focused on this is exactly what it is, and knowing what it is that we want is really really important. But also kind of like be this fiery guy, fiery Prince of Wands. He's very like, he does things because of his passion, not because of logic or because it might or might not make any money. Like, it's not about things like that. It's more about listening to your passion, listening to your heart, and the fire that's like within your heart, like do the thing that you really want to do, and you can still manifest. Like, even though the full moon was yesterday, you can still use the energies to do that. And June, I'm saying 6, but June is on a general level, because this, like, depending on, like, because each person has their own horoscope, and like depending on their ascendant, it changes what determines what house Gemini rules. But Gemini in general represents neighbors and daily routine, like daily life. So neighbors, also siblings, and like daily routines and daily life and things, so everyday life. So what they're saying is, on a general level, it's probably going to be something that you've been, well, actually it's kind of what I said before, but it's going to be something that you've already been working on. It's not going to be something new. Not that they're not saying that you can't manifest something if it's new, but it's just saying, like, right now at this moment, it's probably easier to manifest something that you've already been working on. So that's the scope for today. But how do we manifest? Well, how do we manifest? It's like don't think too much. And if you're watching this right now or in the replay, I'm sure you're very similar to me in that you tend to overthink things, and that's what delays things, or like brings up brings up obstacles, like you overthinking or overanalyzing or trying to basically, like, when you're kind of driven by fear, you are attracting that kind of energy to you. Like, you're creating obstacles that might have not been there if you hadn't overthought about things. But I'm not judging you. I do that too. Like, that's a very common thing to do, especially when you're empathic and very sensitive, because you're like, sometimes you tend to over analyze, or what's the word they're saying, like cater towards other people's feelings, and then you end up sacrificing what you want to do. Show your long hair. My hair is pretty long. Comb long hair now. I know I washed it and then I brushed it, but I naturally have really like wavy hair, so like it tends to be like that. But when I brush it and dry it, I'm sure it'll be different. Oh my god. I know. Oh my god. Look at my hair. Oh my goodness. It's a mess. Chill out. Yeah, chill out. Chill out about my hair. But you know what I'm thinking about doing though? You bringing up the topic of hair. I'm thinking about comb long hair now. I'm thinking about donating my hair, actually, because I think it would be really nice to donate my hair to like charity, like cancer charity, like cancer research or cancer wig charity. Is that a thing? I'm thinking about donating it. Wash long hair in the shower, in the bathroom, please now. Hee. I'm telling you, I just washed it, and that's why it's like this. I washed it like an hour ago, and I just left it like this. That's why it's like this. But anyway, yeah. Stop being weird. Yeah, I know. Mermaid. Yeah, stop being weird. Gosh. No, it's okay. It's okay. But I'm thinking about like donating my hair, and then but I'm not sure if I want to like shave it off or I want to just cut it off. But they're saying, well, in Tokyo at least, they're saying that it has to be at least 30 centimeters. So before it can be donated, because it has to be a certain length so they can make wigs out of it. But yes, whatever you want me to, yes, whatever you want me or cut it. Keep or cut. Yeah. I know. I do want to donate it, but then maybe I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm also, I really want to shave it as well. There's a part of me that just wants to get rid of all my hair. I don't know. And I won't have it. I won't have it for Fabrizio to, is it Fabrizio? Fabrizio? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. But, yeah. Oh, my gut is saying, oh, okay, my gut is saying I want to shave it off. Maybe I'll just shave it off. And then I won't have Fabrizio to compliment my hair. So, gosh, that would be a shame. I don't know. You know, there's, because the thing is, I feel like, well, actually, I know this for a fact, but well, you can tell me if you think I'm wrong, but hair holds a lot of energy, so like positive and negative. So it's like, it's you know how like when people like break up with a partner or something, they go and like get their hair done and then they have a completely new haircut. It's like that. Like it's like, I'm not talking about me being in a romantic relationship, but I'm just talking about like, I think I would feel refreshed if I got rid of my hair. Okay, thank you. But yeah, I think I would feel like really refreshed and just have a new I don't know, like I feel like I'll have a new start with a light head, you know? Because hair is pretty heavy. Like when I hold it in my hand, it feels heavy, kind of heavy. But and so I'm sure that if I get rid of all of it, oh God knows, I'll just think about it. I've already booked the appointment for July, so I'll just think about it on that day. Oh, I know, I never thought about that, but I think I've heard among indigenous cultures, long hair means something, kind of like what you said. It's like an extension of your aura. Ooh, that's so interesting. That is so interesting. It must be. It is kind of, because it does hold, energy. So it's like your aura energy. Ooh, that's so interesting. Tell me more about that, Silly Rabbit. I'm interested actually. I have some indigenous roots and I'm very proud of it. Ooh, that's so cool. Interesting. Indigenous culture. Okay. I think I stumbled across it while reading stuff. Oh, okay. Wow. That is so cool. I want to see why I want to get rid of my hair. What's bringing me the, I feel like it probably just means I just want to get rid of like some of the energy that I've been holding, it's been like holding in my hair. But I want to do like a reading on like, why do I want to get rid of my hair? Because that might be a good step to know. Why do I want to get rid of my hair? Ooh, the Chariot. Okay, so I mean, this is a reading for myself, so it's probably not going to be like as accurate as it would be if somebody else did it for me. But you don't feel bad, kick it out. Okay. I feel like, okay, I feel like I want to get rid of my hair because I want to move forward. I want to move forward from my, like, move forward from like, yeah, basically my past, like things that I've been holding on to, I guess. I just want to get rid of it. That's where I want to go. But I get the Chariot, so I don't know. It is a major arcana. Maybe it is a sign that I should just go for it. Should I get rid of my hair? This is a yes or no, so I don't know if it's get rid of my hair. 9 of Cups. I'm gonna feel fulfilled about it. 9 of Cups is self-fulfillment, pleasure, like happiness. So I would feel happy about it if I got rid of it. Maybe I should just shave it all off. Yeah, I mean, you know, if I need to have hair for my job or for my work, I could just get a wig. So it's not the end of the world. Oh, it's gonna feel so good. Oh, now I'm so excited. Actually, I'm getting really excited about getting rid of my hair. Ooh. It must be a sign, like, because there's this small voice that says, "Don't get rid of your hair. You know, you can't work with people with you if you have a bald head." But then I think that's my ego talking. I don't think that's me. I don't think that my heart is telling me to shave it all off. So, but I've already booked the appointment for July. So I'm just gonna see how it goes. Yeah. But anyway, I'm talking about myself, so I just want to see. Yeah, make the decision for. Yeah, make the decision for you. Yeah, I should make a decision. Like cerulean. What does it mean? I'd like to embody the magical starseed that I am. Yes. That would be amazing. That would be great. That would be. Cerulean is light blue. Oh, okay. So is that the color of your aura? Oh, sorry, I didn't read the comment above. If I had my way, I'd have blue hair. Oh, okay. Yeah, you should. What's stopping you? What's stopping you from getting blue hair? You could always dye it. I think mine is like greenish. Oh, money. Yeah, I know. I'm the same because I do have a part-time job where I teach English, and I don't know if my boss would be happy with me having a bald head. So, yeah, I know. That's the reality of being in a 3D world, a world where we need to work. Okay, I have a question. What's your question? Oh, it's exciting. I love giving readings. See, I didn't even have to block the guy. Like, he literally just left. That's what happens. You know, you could just like, the thing is, if I like reacted to him, like if I gave him like negative energy or just, you know, gave him any attention, it would just make this whole thing feel like really negative. But I just like left it and then he just left. I didn't even have to block him. See, we're always attracting our own energies, you know? How exciting. How exciting for you if you had blue hair. I would love to see you in blue hair. Not that I've seen you before, but I know you're a girl, and I know you've had a reading with Lauren, so I know kind of what you look like. But I've been going back and forth with contacting a friend. Shall is he? No, Shally is his name. We stopped talking, but I'm wondering why I feel such 50-50 with reaching out to him. I'm on the fence. I want to make the best make the best decision, fair and honest. Well, when you're 50-50 on something, that's a sign that you're not 100% in it. That I don't know. I'm not even pulling a card yet, but I feel like you shouldn't if you're really sure. Prince of Wands is like following your passion, following your heart. So when you're not completely sure, see, you've got the Two of Swords, which is the sign, which is the card of indecision. When you're not, I want to make a heart-based decision and not just ego. Yeah. because you have to have that passion. Like this card came up, and like you have to have the feeling of like, yes, it feels good. Like it has to feel good in your heart to do something, like to do things. When you're half doing, like half kind of there but not really, you're not really like committed to that decision, then you're not gonna, it's not gonna be right for you. Yeah, it's really interesting that the indecision card came up. Yeah, so when you're not really sure, then I don't feel like it's, I think there is a reason why you're not 100%, and that's where you need to focus, like not focus, but you need to look into what is it that's stopping you. That's more when you know what it is that's stopping you, then you'll know whether you want to do something or not. But I don't, at this moment, I don't feel like it's gonna benefit you, for some reason. It feels like. Also, remember, you're like the initiation energy, the energy of the go-getter energy, or the person that's gonna like initially contact your friend or whatever, like you. That's actually a very masculine energy, because the masculine energy is the one that's like go 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 go, and then the feminine energy is the one that embodies the receiver, or the one that's like the which one is it, the yin energy? Yeah, yin energy, the one that's like waiting, and the feminine energy. So just know that, I'm not saying don't contact him, but I'm saying that if you contact him, you are going to be the one embodying the masculine energy. And then if he's a masculine person, masculine energy, then you're gonna like, what's it called, you're gonna clash. That's the word. You're gonna clash. So just know that that's something to keep in mind. Yeah. I'm not saying don't, though. I'm not saying don't. Hang on a sec. I'm going to turn on the aircon because it's really hot. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay, so I asked, is there like, should Silly Rabbit initiate some kind of conversation or something? And it says that if you do, keep it light. Don't make anything. Don't be very too serious about it. The irony is he's also 50-50. I feel like naturally he's feminine energy, but now working on his masculine. Okay, that makes sense, because if he embodies like that feminine energy, then obviously he's not going to be feeling 100% about initiating contact. But I got like, if you do, then like keep it light. Don't be too don't have any expectations. It's just like, hey, like that's it. Like you don't go on and on and on about the past or what it was before. Like don't be too deep about things. That's what I got. But yeah, but see, like if you contact him, he's gonna fall back into the feminine energy, which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying that if that's his core energy, then like obviously you have to be the one to do it. But I'm getting like, if you do contact him, then you're gonna get him to be like, hold the feminine energy. So just keep in mind, like that means that your friendship is gonna be you being the leader, kind of thing. It's the same person who lives in Oregon. Oh, cool. So yeah, like there's nothing wrong with the initial message, like, hey, like, there's nothing wrong with that. And also, like, if there's got to be something's got to start somewhere, right? Like one of you has to say something for things to keep like get rolling. So it's like a one-shot deal. Well, the thing is, there's no like, because like what's the message? What are they saying? I'm just gonna ask my guides. Oh, they're saying like there's no right or wrong answer, and also they're saying if it's meant to be, it will happen. Like you don't have to worry or like, feel like you have to do something or you mustn't do something. There's no right or wrong answer. I feel that way to me a little. It feels that way to me a little. That's why it's big deal, kinda. Wait, if I don't contact him, he doesn't, we won't ever meet each other because I'm leaving in 1 week, lol. Well, there's nothing wrong with contacting him. But they're saying don't force things. Don't put a lot of expectations on this one person. When you put a lot of like expectations on one person and they let you down, it's gonna be like, well, what are they saying? They're saying if you put a lot of expectations on one thing, that's a lot of pressure on that person. So it's like if you don't end up meeting, that's okay too. Like you have to be like when you attract things to you, you can't imagine what it would feel like if it didn't happen. For example, if you're thinking about contacting him but you don't, wait, what are they saying? If you feel like you want to contact him, then you don't need to think about what if he doesn't contact you or if he doesn't respond to you or how things must be or mustn't be. This is the thing with law of attraction. Is like what I learned recently was like you don't need to think about how things happen. You just have to trust that it will happen. And connections that are meant to happen will happen regardless of if you force it or not. I mean, you have to want it, but not to the extent that you're overthinking about and over analyzing what if it doesn't happen or what if he doesn't respond or what if it doesn't come to me. I do believe it's meant to be, it will be. Yes, exactly. If it's meant to be, it will be. So just be like, hey, and then start from there. You don't need to put so much pressure on like, oh, because I'm leaving in a week, so I have to get everything sorted and organized before the day that I leave, because otherwise I'm never going to meet him again. Like, there's no never. Like, you could meet him 20 years from now. You don't really know. But yeah, like, I know it's really hard because when you're anxious and you have anxiety and things, what's going to happen to the... Oh, sorry. I got a lot of messages and I'm getting a little bit mixed up. Yeah. So, Sea Rabbit, don't worry too much. Like, when you're to worry, you're gonna attract more things to worry about. So just be like, hey, and then just like start from there. I think if you want to contact him, just be like, hey, and then yeah, like it'll be fine. Wait, hang on a sec. I'm sorry, I keep moving, but I'm a little bit thirsty. Okay, what did I miss? Greetings, love. Any new love coming for me this summer? Girl Wake Up podcast. Okay, Girl Wake Up podcast. Any love coming this summer for Girl Love podcast? Ooh. Yeah. Six of Swords is a positive way forward. Positive way forward. But I also feel like they're saying don't wait. It's like you Don't wait. What's that about? Okay, so they're saying don't wait. Just kind of, go with the flow kind of thing. You know how Six of Swords is like a boat, like go with the waves, like move with the waves. Don't have any expectations. That's what they're saying. So yes, you do have an opportunity for love coming your way, but it's also like just kind of go with the flow. What did I? Where am I? Any love coming? Yes, love is coming. And twin flame 320. What's going to happen to Taurus and Pisces, hubby and wife? What's going to happen? Well, they're saying what's going to happen is a very general question because things happen all the time, every second of every day. So what is your question? Will he be moving in to the new place? Will he be moving into the new place? So that you're asking, will husband move to the new place? Okay, I don't know. New beginnings, a new freedom, like a feeling of freedom. So moving into a new place, well, possibly, but it's got to be if the husband feels like it's a new beginning, a new fresh start, then that's what he's looking for right now. So if that's what moving into a new place is, then yes, he will be moving into a new place. Okay, so maybe I don't know what that means. Will I be okay? So misfit. Will I be offered the promotion at my job this month? They're saying don't ask for if you will be. They're asking what you need. My guides are saying misfit. They're telling me to ask the question what you need to do in order for you to get your promotion. So I'm gonna ask that question instead. The High Priestess. High Priestess is like they're saying you need to embody more of the feminine energy. Again, this is so interesting because the topic of following like feminine and masculine energy is really like strong today in this today's live stream. But they're saying when you what's interesting is like when you're working, right? Working itself, like in itself, is a very masculine energy. But also we have to remember the energy that we embody as souls, like in this lifetime, because we have both masculine and feminine energy. And when you're constantly working and going on overdrive, especially as a somebody with a feminine energy, so like generally speaking, right, identify as women, they are on like masculine energy overdrive when they're in too much of the masculine energy. So they're saying, misfit, in order for you to get into the in order for you to increase your chances to have a promotion, they're saying that you have to also embody that feminine energy. And also like they're saying trust, like you have to have some faith and trust that it will come to you. And you like this this high priestess, she's like sitting on her throne or her chair or whatever, and she isn't necessarily moving, or she's sitting down. So they're saying like you have to embody that kind of like, I've already done everything I can do, and now I have to trust. Now I have to sit, and now I have to wait. And I know that's really hard, especially if you have like anxiety and things. You want to keep going. You want to keep doing, keep moving. But that's actually that it can actually be counterproductive, especially when it's like when something is within somebody else's hands, like when it's not you, like it's not it's the other person's decision. I know that's really hard because like that means that you have to like let go of control, and you have to like let the other party like decide or for things to happen. But things come to you anyway. Like things that are supposed to be yours will come to you regardless of if you're over like working really hard or not, you know. The only difference is that you're gonna, one, if you are on masculine energy overdrive, which is equals anxiety, when you're embodying anxiety, you're just gonna be more exhausted. It's not that you won't be able to get it, for you in your case, misfit, but they're saying that you have to embody the energy of trust and belief that you are already worthy of it. Yeah, so that's what I get. Something about it bothers me. I feel like he should do it. I guess I def want to be feminine energy, and that's my focus right now in general, because in general in my life I'm being masculine energy. Yes. Yeah, you basically answered your own question, Silly Rabbit. That's definitely it. It's like because you're embodying that masculine energy, he's gonna be the feminine energy kind of thing. And that's, it's not good even for him. Think of it in that way. Like, I know you're a healer, and you're very like empathic and caring, and you tend to be the one to provide and to care for the other person. But when you do that, you're making him less masculine. You're making him less able to embody the masculine energy because you're doing it for him. So yeah, like think of it in that way, because I know that because you're empathic and very caring and very like kind and gentle and generous, you're doing it because you think that that's, you just automatically do that because you're an empath. But that doesn't it's not benefiting him. So if you see it that way, then you'll be able to embody the more feminine energy. Will he come back together, and will he be moving into the new place? We are in separation. Will he move into a new place? Well, they're saying this isn't directly answering your question, Twin Flame 320, but they're saying don't kind of don't try to get him, like don't work so hard to get him back. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's very empathetic, very intuitive, and she doesn't go after things. So when it's more like you have to sit there and wait. And will he move back? Well, I'm thinking he wants to have a new start and a new fresh feeling. So I don't think right now he's thinking about getting back to moving to the new place with you. Lustful is like sexual energy, nothing serious. I don't know what that means, but yeah, okay. Capricorn here. Cool. I've decided I want to be feminine energy, lol. Yeah, good luck. I'm sure you'll be fine. And okay, so my guys are saying this really interesting thing, Silly Rabbit. Oh, but before that, I'll read this. When will I read? Okay, this is another question. Okay, so what my guys are saying, and it's really interesting, is like it's okay to embody two different you. Like, in your work, you have to get money, right? You have to get paid. So that requires masculine energy. But when it comes to your relationships or romantic partner, if you're looking for the masculine energy, and if you want to be the one that's like the feminine energy, then you have to be a different you. And it's okay to have different yous, different versions. The you that's the feminine energy when you're in a romantic relationship or when you're pursuing a romantic relationship, and then there's that you that's the masculine energy that's like going after career or going after money, because that's a completely different energy, and you have to be able to separate those two. But anyway, when will I receive a love offer this year? I've been getting communication card a lot in my card readings. I've seen birds, me message of love, communication. When the thing is, timelines are really difficult to what's the word, indicate, because time is not linear. It's like different what's it called, the different is different realities, and it depends on what reality you step into, and that really like that's more what determines timelines. So I can't tell you like next week or next year, but I can give you a reading on what you need to do right now in order for you to get closer to like pursuing a romantic love offer. Okay, so what does Sea Rabbit need to do in order for her to get a love offer? What can she do right now? Ooh! Princess of Wands. Okay, so one, don't when you get like, the thing is, it's really interesting because you get the Emperor card. The Emperor is very masculine and very like authoritative. Is that the word? Card. So what they're saying from guides is what are they saying? Okay, so this is really interesting because I was talking about you needing to like embody feminine energy, right? But they're also saying like you gotta stay grounded. Red in this card, there's a lot of red. Like he's wearing red. Red represents like being grounded. So don't worry too much and don't think too much about things. When you're overthinking and over analyzing and over worrying, you're gonna attract those people who are like that, you know, people who are worrying or who are overthinking or over analyzing. You're gonna attract similar energies to you. That's what we all do. We always do that. We're always constantly attracting things that are very similar to us or things that are teaching us, you know. So I definitely feel like this groundedness, you gotta be like, right, this is exactly who I need to be for the person who I want to attract. And then I'm not going to be any different. I'm not going to cater to anybody else. I'm not going to change myself in order for people to like me or for a man to like me. But and then also the other message is like, be spontaneous. When you do meet somebody, don't be like, you don't want to be like, right, you're the person I'm going to be with, so that's it. Like don't put anything set in, like you don't set anything in stone. You kind of like experience life, like how experience like romantic relationships the way that you experience life. Like you kind of, it's kind of like an adventure, you know. You kind of see it as, you try to see it as an adventure and just excitement and more than anything else. When you're very like strict and like, you know, the thing is, romantic or platonic relationships, any relationship, it's kind of like you kind of have to not be so like strict about, this is the way it's got to be, or this is the relationship it has to be. But at the same time, just be like grounded, you know. Be grounded, be present, being present in the now, and not so much in the future or like how relationships have to be, you know, because it's really hard. It's a male dominating department. I'm the only female in these IT departments. Wow. How interesting. I don't know what it's like to be in that kind of that kind of environment. I appreciate you and your guides' advice. Ash, sister. Cool. I'm glad that it helped. Ma'am, what's Govind thinking about me after little fight? Oh, okay, I'll give you a reading, Suman. And thinking about me. Well, Seven of Swords, so it's like, well, things aren't going well. Things aren't going straightforward right now. Also, he probably, I'm assuming it's a he. He thinks that you might be hiding something, like hiding things from him. That's what he thinks. Do you see my finances improving this year? Let's see. It's gonna be stable. It's not gonna be too much of a huge change. It's gonna be pretty stable in regards to change. When I ask if new love is coming in, I asked if the new love coming in would be lustful, sexual, or serious, in which coming if this summer. Okay. Will the relationship be sexual or serious? Okay, I'm not even putting a card yet, but I'm feeling like that's the relationship you're kind of looking for, a lustful relationship, right? They're saying like you're not you don't need to think about that too much. It's more like, what are they saying? My guides are saying you'll attract whatever it is that you want, because that's what we're constantly attracting with. We're attracting things that if you want something, you go get it and then you will have that. But will it be lustful or serious? Okay, so if you're giving me those things, if it's lustful or serious, then I'm definitely getting not serious, because I definitely see it's more like fun. It's like more fun than serious. So it's gonna be whatever definition it is for you that's like fun. That's what it's gonna be, because that's what you're looking for. Oh, I appreciate the message. I was just thinking about that in my head. Okay, that's good. I see what you're saying about the feminine energy. That masculine energy seems to be material. Feminine is ether, or in general, that I'm logic. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Say Rabbit says thumbs up. This is complex. It's like juggling femme and masculine energy at the same time. Yes, but you know what you want to do is like you don't need to juggle it at the same time. You can just like, okay, at work I'm working. That means I have to embody a certain version of myself. But then when you're not working, you're looking, you wanting the masculine energy, right? Because if you want the masculine energy, then you have to be the feminine. So it's like you don't have to at the same time. You can do one for one thing and one for the other. But yeah, I know what you're saying. It does take practice, I guess. A way of saying blessing and praise. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Is it Ashe? Ash? And thank you for teaching me that. Misfit. I didn't know that. Okay, ma'am. Thanks. Though skin is needed, and the ego is so thick, you can out it with a knife. I will work on my feminine energies. Yeah. No, not lustful. Go away. Podcast. Your podcast on YouTube. Will check you out. Cool. currently editing and interviewing. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, on YouTube. Nice. If I'm embodying femme energy, it's called to call in masculine energy. Does that mean saying what I want and then let them do it and show you they care or not, and show you they care or not does help them with it, or doesn't help them with it, don't help them with it. Yes, I think that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, you say what you want them to do, and then let them see if they can provide, because the masculine energy wants to provide, and if they don't provide what you want, then they're not being the masculine energy that you want, right? So yeah, you want to be the empress. That's what you want to embody, Sweet Rabbit. The empress just sits there and tells the masculine energy what they want, what you want, and then yeah, that's what the feminine energy is like. But I'm talking about energy, by the way. I'm not saying that you can't go outside or do things. You can do things. You can move. You can pronounce it. Ashe. Okay. Ashe. Chemetic saying. Okay. Peaceful energy. An energy vampire or karmic. I got it. Like it. I like it. Yes, I want to be the empress and all the queens, Lord. Yes, you want to be the queen. That's it. See, you want to be the queen. You don't want to be like the knight of whatever. I don't know. You don't want to be the masculine energy. You know. So that's good. Okay. I believe I'm an empath, and I do want to assist others in their spiritual growth, but I am still learning how to protect my energy. Q always seems to reach out for advice, and it's becoming tiring. You know what I felt when I read your question? Is Q an energy vampire or karmic? You know what I felt? Misfit, when I read your thing. It's like he's approaching you because he's like, he knows that you'll give in and you will help him. You'll give him like love and energy, like good healing energy. That's why he keeps approaching you. You have to do something different for something different to, in order for you to get a different outcome, you have to do something different. When you keep your energy open, when you keep your heart open, it's like it's like this. It's like you're leaving your house with your door open and with, your door unlocked. Or even when you are home, you're like keeping your door unlocked and letting everyone and anyone come in. That's what you're doing by doing what you're doing. It's like, and he knows that you let him in. You keep letting him, and you keep letting him, like, exhaust your energy. So that's what you're doing. Well, all relationships are karmic. Ooh, the Fool. So all relationships are karmic. There's like, it doesn't mean just because you were destined to meet him, that doesn't mean you have to keep that going. That just means you're like learning the lesson. He's teaching you a lesson in like blocking your energy and blocking your or just like, making that distinction of like, when I'm exhausted, I can't do things for you, and you have to protect yourself in order to do that. Yes, invest in yourself. Ace of Pentacles is a card for me of investment, and it's also like, yeah, basically it's like you have to be like very strict and like make it a very and even on the physical level, you don't let him in. Yes, lately I've stopped picking up the calls and not responding so quickly to his texts. I'm figuring out how to tell him to ease off. I love that message. One thing is, you don't even need to tell him. You have to show through action, not you have to show through your energy and your action, not by what your words are saying. Because by you contacting him or telling him or messaging him to not contact you so much or something like that, you're still doing exactly what you've been doing, which is you're giving him your energy. So Eight of Pentacles is a card of work. So it's like you have to work on that's so interesting because they're saying you can use your job as an excuse, but also like just focus on other things. Don't even put your energy on him, you know? When you put energy on something, when you focus your energy onto something, you're magnetizing it, you're making it bigger. So by you just ignoring him completely, you're doing exactly what you're looking for, which is you don't want to be exhausted and tired from using up so much of your energy. So it's like you have to invest more in yourself, and so focus on investing in yourself, not in how do I ignore him, how do I do blah blah with him, how do I let him down easy, because that's still you focusing on him. So it's like the same thing, right? It's like by you focusing on yourself, you're not going to focus so much on him. So it's like focus on yourself, invest in yourself, spend time with yourself, and then that would naturally bring a new beginning, the Fool, a new beginning. And it's like, you know, this is a card of zero, right? Zero is like nothing, like zero, nothing. So don't even let him down easy. Just ignore it completely, you know. And I know that's really hard. I'll show through my actions. 11:30 EST. Oh, that's late to join this live. I mean, I've been on here for 57 minutes, so I'm going to be going soon. But good question. Advice on how to block heavy energy or to protect myself against the energy, and what I can do to create an off and on switch in my intuitive abilities. Ooh, pretty good question. Number 11 coming up. I came up during your message about Bo. It's 11:30, 11:01. Ooh, cool. Okay. Oh, that's what you're saying. It was 11:01. Yeah. Okay. How do we protect our energy? Let's see. What are our guides saying? 11:01. Cool. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about? Oh, this is so interesting. 9 of Swords is a card of overthinking. So, as a collective, what it is we need to do in order to protect our energy is like, it's like, okay, so I'm just going to tell you what I'm getting. It's like you want to even like imagine like a shield, you know, a shield around you, and within this shield nothing can get through, you know? Like this person, I'm typing so fast. So I've subscribed to your channel. Thank you, Misfit. So I feel like you want to embody, you want to imagine like this aura or like this light that's like protecting you at all times. And even like before you go outside, when you wake up in the morning, just imagine it first thing. Like first thing, just imagine a huge light protecting your aura, protecting your energy, like taking care of you, and nothing can get through, you know, like this sword that's like stabbing her kind of thing. Like it won't affect you when you're protected by this shield of light, you know, like a glass, like imagine like a big huge glass jar, like an upside down glass jar, like protecting you, your entire body, and protecting your entire thing. I'm imagining very bright cave of protection. Yes, exactly, that's what you do. If you do that, then like it will just feel different. You'll feel different. And then when you get home, you want to, and like when you're in a shower or something, imagine the water like cleansing all your crap that's been like on you, and then like do it again and again and again. Do it every day. Do it every time. Every time you wake up in the morning, you just do it, and then it will just get easier and easier and easier. The cave feels strong. A cave feels strong. Yes, that'll be good. Yeah, imagine like a cave that's like protecting you, but a cave where you can like see out, by the way, because you want to be present in the moment when you're like, however empathic you are and however much sensitivity you have, you still want to be present. You still want to be present and in the now. So a cave where you can see out. But yeah, that would be really good. Yeah, like imagine like a cave. But also like, okay, so it's really interesting. They're saying also, yes, protection, but also when you recognize that you are overthinking or you are feeling like too much of like negativity, be aware of that. Don't ignore it. Okay, so right now at this moment I'm feeling this, but I'm not my feelings. I'm not we're never our feelings. We're just experiencing those feelings. So just be aware that, okay, right now I'm feeling this. Right now this is what I'm experiencing, but I'm not this. I'm not the feeling of anxiety. I'm not the feeling of fear, but I'm just experiencing it, for now. And then being that present in that moment of feeling things is actually going to help you as well to be aware of how you are. Yeah. So by you, this is interesting. The world is a card of completion and card of completion, a card of like endings, but in a good way, like good endings. So I definitely feel like by you being aware of your feelings. Okay, so they're saying something else as well. Being aware of your feelings, being aware of how you are feeling right now, you'll be able to be more present rather than getting into the feeling. You kind of watch the feeling from outside, like this world card. Yeah, you see like he's like holding the world. She is as well, but like he's holding the world. Like, I'm holding this feeling. I'm not the feeling, I'm holding the feeling. So that's really interesting that my guides are saying like it's important to, like, they're not saying don't feel your feelings, but like be aware of that. I had a dream and I saw some unknown woman, who didn't like that I was trying to turn on the light. I also heard a whisper. Who was she? Or was it just a dream? Well, dreams are, I feel like dreams are a mirror into your subconscious. But let's see. Who was the woman that Silly Rabbit saw? The tower. Okay, so I definitely feel like what I'm getting is, it's like, one, it's really interesting because the guys are saying don't fixate too much on the woman, but it's just like an energy. It's just like an entity, like an energy, like a negative energy. But yeah, like don't worry too much about that. But they're saying it's like it's just the negative energy, and sometimes that happens. But don't try looking for her, or don't fixate too much on her. By the way, but that's what they're saying. But yeah. Okay, so I've been on here for like just over an hour, so I'm thinking I might leave soon, but okay, good to know. Yes, it's just like an energy. It's just like a negative entity, but like there's entities everywhere. Like, right now as we speak, as we do this live, there are spirits everywhere around us, not just me, but like around you as well. But that doesn't mean we have to fixate on it. Like, I was walking down the street one time and then I saw like a wolf spirit and I was wondering, oh, who's that? But it's like, it doesn't really matter unless I'm really curious and I really want to know for some reason. We don't need to like it's like spirits are everywhere all the time. I just wanted to confirm on that. Thanks, guides. I'm gonna picture the glass cave. Yes, imagine the glass cave. I think that's a really good idea. But yeah, thank you so much for. I keep having these stupid dreams about high school and certain specific people who didn't have a friend. I didn't have a friendship with keep appearing. Why? Oh, okay. Let's see why. Well, there's something you want to let go of. You want to let go of your past. You want to let go of your negative experiences you had at school. That's why. Yeah, you just want to let go of things. That's why you keep seeing that. So what you can do in order for you to feel you want in order for you to get rid of those dreams or dreams of having it's 11:10. Okay. In order for you to get rid of that, wait, what did you say? Also, do you have a Cash App? At least I'm grateful for your service. Want to pay for it? Oh, maybe I should make a Cash App. But I do have an Etsy store. I don't know if that helps. I don't know if we have Cash App in Japan. I'm in Japan right now, by the way. But how can you donate? I have an Etsy store. I don't know if that helps, but yes, I do have an Etsy store. Hang on, I'll link it. I'm sure I put it in every in the description of my YouTube videos, but I'll just link it anyway. I'll look into how like people can donate to me because on YouTube, like I have to have a thing, right? Like a premium, not a premium. I have to be verified or something. I'll look into it more be more serious about it. 11:11, yes. Just be able to find it. Oh, it's in the description. Yes, verified. Nowhere near 11,000, but 1,000. Sorry, but yeah, I think you'll be able to find my Etsy store in my description. I don't know if that helps, but I will look into how people can donate. I didn't realize people were so willing to pay me, which is really nice. I'll look into if I can get Cash App on in Japan. But thank you for the thought. I will look into. Thank you so much, everyone. By the way, for joining, even though I'm not here on the regular Misfit. And thank you for your questions, and thank you for joining, and thank you for your subscription. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it is an energy exchange. So, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be back next week, but it should be on a Tuesday, not which is Monday evening for you guys. Is it? Yeah, it will be Monday evenings. It will be a Monday evening next week for you guys. But hopefully I'll see you guys then. And have a good week. Thank you as always, and take care.